And we are officially live. Yes, a little bit late, but as we said, fashionably late, VIP style, badass. That's how we roll here at Private Practice Success. Hey everybody, my name of course is Gerda Mala. Hey Tess is right here with me. First one on, clinical psychologist of course, some practice owner and Private Practice Success business coach and mentor, and Kim is here as well. Thank you everybody for being here live. Woohoo, says Ash. I'm so excited that you all are excited. Erin says finally. Oh, maybe I did that strategically. Maybe I made you wait strategically, Erin, so that you can get all excited. Hey Frank, how are you going? Hey Valerie. Oh, I'm loving that everybody's hopping on. Hey Joanna. Joanna says, hey, I'm here. Fabulous. Let me open up my Facebook page here. Hey Noni, how are you? So glad to have you here. Maybe it worked out, Noni, that I was running late. Hey Tracy, how are you going? How exciting. We've got people. Abby, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Abby's sitting here just behind me. Now I'm excited. Now I'm even more excited that we actually have 14 people with us live. Hi Di, how are you? All the way from Perth. How are you going? Hey Tani, another Perth person with us. How are you going today? Hope everything is okay where you are at. Let's open up my Facebook page. Hey Sonia, how are you from the sunny coast? Hey Emma. Hello Margie, long time no speak Margie. I am so excited to have you all on here. Still waiting for my internet to open up my Facebook page, but maybe I won't need it. But I do like to have it. Where I'm sitting now, the internet is not too fantastic. Hey Grace, how are you? Hey Denise, how are things at Haven? How are you guys going? I hear only good things about you guys and how you're going. And I believe it all to be true, of course. All right, let's see. Who's excited about hearing my news that I have? Who's excited, I wonder? Anyone? Anyone excited? We've got 25 people live with us. Yay! Kim says, love the backdrop. I'm so glad you do, Kim. We did think of maybe going somewhere outside, but it's so windy here today. You guys would not have heard a word I'm saying. Denise says, oh, that's very kind. It's just very true, Denise. That's what it is. Noni says she wants to know. Robin is here, excited. Emma says, your hair looks good. Thank you so much, Emma. Yes, said Tani. So excited, just like your birthday. Yes. Hello, Gerda. Hey, Lauren, how are you? Tracy Walker's also here with us. I'm very excited. Alrighty. So finally, my Facebook page is open. Hey, Jess, how are you going? How's things in Melbourne? No problem at all, Robin. No problem at all. So, okay. What is this launch all about? Where's those little props you had, Abby? Like, Abby did buy us props, actually. Like little... Of course, we feel like we need a celebration of stuff. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So what, is this something that I go... I feel like I'm at a South African soccer match. That's Abby, that's not me. I'm not sure how high vibe and glamorous and luxe this is, the sound, but the colors are pretty awesome. I think this one will go better just like right over there. I have found a purpose and a use for this one. Cool. Robin says she likes the flowers. Thank you, Robin. Hey, Divya, how are you? So excited to have you here. And now that I have all my accessories that I just need to stay in my hair, we can start with the very important business that needs to be announced. Now, I was actually thinking, should I run a little competition? But no, Grace says love it. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's been a lot of whispers behind the scenes in terms of what is this thing that Gerda's talking about, right? What is this thing? What could it potentially be? And please don't guess. I don't want anybody to take my thunder from my big announcement. Hey, Hannah, how are you? Okay, I'll just use this as my pointer, seeing that it doesn't want to stay in my hair. All right, so next here is, of course, 2020. What a fabulous number. I'm not into numerology, but it just sounds amazing, right? Valerie says, I just want to jump into the frame. Fabulous. So it's a pretty important here for me in terms of private practice success. I'm not sure if anybody other than myself has been counting. I'm not much of a counter, but what I do know, no worries, Robin, is that next here is the 5-year anniversary of private practice success. I cannot believe that I have been doing this PPS coaching and mentoring for the last 5 years. Time has just completely flown past. And it's interesting, I was actually last night thinking about, yes, I know I was going to speak today. Thanks for the love hearts. Tess, hey Julie, thanks for hopping on. And I was thinking about some of the more macro changes that I've noticed in our industry, right? And the first thing that popped to mind is, 5 years ago when I started talking about, not bulk billing, for example, it would always result in such a furor. Is that the right word? People would get so upset and all of that stuff. And when I look back at our industry, and how we have embraced valuing our service, how we've started to really own what it is that we know, what we have to offer, and being okay stepping into that mindset of actually charging our worth, and how different things are as a macro on a macro level as a result. And that was just one example of stuff that I thought about, right? And we know how it is, right? On a day-to-day basis, even at your practice, it's so hard sometimes to see the big leaps and the big achievements that you have. And I think it's so important to every now and then step back and just look from a macro level what it is that you have achieved in your practice. And if you are into more, personal branding type work, like what I do with private practice success, where I'm like the business, right? In terms of mentoring and coaching people, it's just an amazing feeling to actually see that even as an individual, we can have an impact on people's lives, and you guys do that. All of us does that as clinicians, but as businesses as well, how we can impact industries, culture, and really macro concepts. So, I want you to also take a moment to congratulate yourself on what it is that you achieve on a daily basis in your practice, and remind yourself that when the grind gets really tough, that you are making a difference each and every day. Everyone, all of us are making a difference, and it's so, so important. So, with it being our birthday here, because 5 years is a pretty important number, it's like a round number, it's a full hand, right? I thought, well, we need to do something special, and not just special, something spectacular, right? Spectacular. I lost my pointer. Here we go. And I really started thinking, hey Karen, how are you? Hey Betty, welcome. Thanks for everybody that's also still joining us. So I really sat back and I thought, okay, what's going to be spectacular? Of course, special is just so everyday, right? Spectacular. What does our industry need, which it doesn't have? What gap is there? you know, because I often look at our industry, a little bit of the poor cousins of the mental health industry, which I don't like. You know, you've got your NGOs, you've got your government departments, and then you've got the little black sheep in private practice, and you know, people that want to charge money for helping and all of that stuff. And really starting to think that we need to become bigger and become a player at a higher level as an industry as a whole. But we can only do that if we elevate each and every private practice owner and each and every private practice as a business within our industry. And I think something that does that for us as private practice owners, specifically and uniquely in a focused, clear manner, thanks Abby, is really, really important, right? Important. And I thought I really should have done something a bit about this long ago. So, who's ready? I need a love heart shower, or I'm not telling you what this is all about. Love hearts, please let me have it. Love hearts, seeing that you aren't here to physically clap. I would like a love heart shower from everybody that wants to hear, what is this, Gerda? Just get to the point. There we go. Oh, that looks so pretty. Thank you, everybody. All right. More, keep them coming. So what we're going to do, let me just open up my little website here so that I don't get the dates wrong. That would not be good. Here we go. Okay. Well, my little laptop doesn't want to work. Okay. It's my little cursor. Hang on. Anyway, I'll just use my memory. Oh, and the love heart shower is still going. Valerie, you are very persistent. I love it. All right, so I'm just going to remember the dates. So, next here, July 29, correct me if I'm wrong, Abby, 29 and 30 July. And there's something special happening on the 31st. Love heart showers. Okay, Tess, you are also just as impressive. Keep them coming. So 29 and 30. Thank you, Julie. The 31st is going to be a separate thing. But for those 2 days, it is a Wednesday and a Thursday. And it's coming. Here it is. We are going to be having the very first Private Practice Success Conference. Okay, but don't think conference like all those other conferences that you've been to before, right? No, because then you'll be mistaken. Then you'll be hugely mistaken. Sonia, you onto it. Party. Julie says already she's in. This is going to be a conference like no other. Okay, it's gonna be completely different. So every time when I've been speaking to my team, Denise says, yes, me, about we're gonna have this conference, and they go, oh, we're gonna do this. I go, no, that's what happens at normal conferences, not at the PPS conference. It's not gonna happen there. It's not gonna be boring. Okay, people aren't going to fall asleep halfway through stuff. People aren't going to slip out to check their phones. No, they're going to want to be there, want to see everything, not miss a second. Not a second, and everything's going to be relevant. None of this concurrent session bull dust where you spend like a week beforehand trying to figure out what you need to attend, and then you go, well, there's actually two things happening at the same time. No, there will be nothing presented at this conference which is not 100% relevant to us as private practice owners, right? 100% relevant. And it's not going to be like other conferences where people submit and ask whether they can speak. No, that's not how we run things here in PPS. Speakers will be hand selected by me. Now, you might think, oh, maybe there's some favoritism there. No, favoritism, yes, maybe. In terms of I know what I want to be presented. I know what I want to teach my people, what I want to share, what value I want to give, right? And we have a special name for this conference, a very special name. I'm not going to give the name yet. Hang on, because then you might go, let's go into the website, right? Because there is a website. But I want to speak to you about this. So we're going to have the 2 days, right? And I've really I actually spent 3 days looking at what is the stuff that my practice owners go through, right? From that moment when they make that decision to take this leap of faith, right? And go, you know what? I'm going to pursue this dream. I'm going to do this. I'm going to answer the call to start this journey, right? Hey, Sonia. Yes, Noni, it's going to be pretty fantastic. So once they've decided, yes, I'm going to do it. And, you know, I think we're almost in that dreamer stage, you know, where you dream of having your own business. You dream of the freedom and the time and the choice and all this flexibility that you're going to have, and it looks so alluring, right? And then you have this dream, and then you step into that stage of actually having to make a decision, but you're so darn scared. What if I stuff this up? What if I'm not good enough? And a lot of us that's already established practice owners even go through that still on a daily basis, right? That whole imposter syndrome stuff in terms of, you know, can I actually do this? What if people find out that I'm a fraud, that I'm actually not as good as they think they are? And then you start this climb towards building this business, right? And it's hard and it's tough and it's challenging. And it requires so much persistence and determination and grit and personal growth and just determination and perseverance to get to the summit, to get to the top, where you can actually stand back and go, wow, it's been worth it, right? Because that's what I want each and every practice owner to achieve, that place where they can look back at their journey and go, it was so worth it. And where they then truly have that choice and that freedom to go, what do I want to do now? Do I want to spend the next 6 months on the beach in the Maldives? Or do I want to start building my personal brand and even quadruple the impact I have already? You know, what's next for me? Being able to have those decisions, whatever that is for us. So basically put the 2 days into taking everybody through that journey in terms of what do you need to know, right? In terms of your foundations, in terms of your frameworks, so that you know what needs to happen, in terms of, automating, all of that stuff. We're going to cover everything in those 2 days, right? And it's not going to be long, boring sessions. I'm going to have speakers come in. So I've mapped out the 2 days. I mapped out what do my people need to know in all these stages. And then I've gone, okay, who do I know that is an expert on this? Who do I know that is an expert on this part, right? And an expert on all these parts. So what we're going to do, we're going to have like 30-minute, really succinct, in-your-face value content that's going to be presented by the speaker on that topic. Then we're going to have 15 minutes of Q&A, because I want to make it as specific as possible to the people in the room. So it's going to be very, very full on. It's going to be amazing. And the speakers, the first thing I did when I came up with this is I just brainstormed a list of everybody that I know that has to be at this event to speak, right? Because I know what they have to say. Each of my people needs to hear. It is going to be jam-packed, Noni, absolutely jam-packed. That all being said, in true Guatemala style, I have not secured all those speakers as yet. But who's going to say no to me? No one, right? Of course they're going to want to be there. No, I actually have 4 people already booked in, because obviously I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, right? And I do have more people on my list than I have spaces. So it is most certainly going to be a bit of a process in terms of getting people in, right? So it's going to be so, so amazing. Thank you, Kim. I'm glad you think it's a great concept. Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. And then, so that's for the 2 days, right? And then on the third day, it's going to be a bit of a standalone event, right? Where I'm going to be running a VIP mastermind day. Hey, mum and dad, that's just joined me from South Africa. That is Yori and Ingrid. That are here. So on the Friday, as I said, VIP mastermind, there is going to be maximum 10. We've actually looked at the room, potentially 12. That would be the absolute maximum, but our golden number is 10 people for the VIP mastermind. Now, this conference is going to take place at the Emporium Hotel in sunny Vegas, of course. Brisbane here. So if you're not from Brisbane, you're going to have a fully paid business trip to Brisbane, right? So it's going to be at the Emporium Hotel. The Emporium Hotel is so luxurious, right? I actually took my inner circle mentoring group there in June this year, and I just went, that's it. This is the best hotel I've been in the last 5 years. This is where the PPS conference is happening. It's absolute luxury, and that's what my practice owners need. Every day they are out in the industry, in the flipping trenches, doing the hard work. They deserve 2, or for those that come for 3 days, 3 days of absolute luxury, of absolutely being spoiled whilst soaking in the best 2 days of professional development that there is ever, right? So it is the Emporium. So on day 3, everything's going to happen there. I actually booked out the Frangipani suite. Did I say that right? Mm-hmm. The Frangipani suite, which is like so beautiful. It's absolutely high vibe to spend an intimate day with 10 practice owners from around Australia. Or if you're from overseas, you're welcome to come as well. Masterminding, absolute masterminding intense with myself, with Chelsea, my principal, with Ash, my Halo co-founder and client relationship team leader at the practice. Grace will probably be there from Source Health. Adam might be there. But basically, these 10 practice owners going to have an opportunity to mastermind, their practices, their practice growth, any challenges that they be having, with the support of me and my team. So it's going to be very intense one-on-one input, right? So that's going to be separate, and therefore we're going to give tickets separately for that day. Obviously, I would assume you would come for all 3 days if you want to come for that one. But there's only 10 places for that one, right? And Noni says, sounds like I need to increase my consultation fee. Well, you know what, Noni? If just coming to this event takes you to that place where you feel you can do that, tick, tick, tick. We are already winning, right? Hannah says she'll be exhausted by the end. Well, that is the goal, but good exhaustion. Noni says I'm booking my flights tomorrow, as you should, right? Because I would strongly recommend you book with the Emporium Hotel. Abby, are they giving our people discounts?
Yeah, it's a 15% discount.
15% discount if you book. What do they need to do? I probably should have checked this beforehand.
Quote the Private Practice Success Conference.
All right, so Abby says that if you booked, Abby, before we tell them to book, have we booked out our rooms? Because we need to have rooms before everybody books it out. Yes, so you can book at the Emporium Hotel. They will give you 15% discount off their current best rate. You just need to let them know that you are attending our conference. Tracy says already in the diary, what are the dates? It is, Denise says, I'm going to stay at the Emporium even though I live 15 minutes away. As you should, Denise, as you should. Because there are some fun extra surprises that might be happening the one night, which I cannot reveal just yet. Hopefully it's gonna be revealed pretty soon, but not just yet, okay? What else do I need to tell them? What have I... almost forgot. No, I didn't forget. Let's just delete that. Didn't forget, but it just came to my mind. A very important thing that I need to tell you. Very important announcement. Thank you, Abby. Abby impersonating Gerda, giving us dates 29th, 30th, and 31st of July. Julie says, I'm on the edge of my chair. So many temptations. Yes, most certainly. Master of Ceremonies. I wonder who that could be. Who's going to be our Master of Ceremonies? Not me. Thank you. Abby's doing like, you probably can't hear it. Abby's doing like a drum roll in the back on the carpet. Master of Ceremonies, because obviously I can't be the Master of Ceremonies. I'll just talk too much, right? And yeah, I'll just take over the whole day. So I needed a Master of Ceremonies that knows her stuff, that knows how to deal with me, right? And who I truly, truly respect as a practice owner, and who I truly respect as a peer, as a friend, and somebody that I can just sit and listen to like forever, right? When I listen to her, it's like, oh, I always learn something new, like always, right? It's like, she just knows how to take all these things, tie it up into a neat little bow and go, there's your piece of content. This is exactly what you need to know. I can see Tess is liking this. And I just immediately knew the name was just right there. I immediately knew this, who's going to be my Master of Ceremonies. And that is the fabulous, the amazing Valerie Ling, aka Dr. Burnout. Yes, Valerie Ling, clinical psychologist and founder of the Center for Effective Living, is going to be our Master of Ceremonies. How awesome is that? And she's going to take us through the 2 days, keep us focused, keep us on track, and she's just going to be doing one amazing job. And I am so happy and fortunate that she has said yes. I see there's some guesses there. Yes, let me guess. Robin guess. Well, I'm not sure whether we should let the cat out of the bag now, but obviously Tess is going to be one of our amazing speakers, right? She's already got her bags packed. How could she not be one of our amazing speakers? It's just all about what she's going to talk about. If you've got any suggestions, guys, let me know. Although I've got her pegged for something, but if you think there's something you particularly want her to talk about, let me know too. Because it is hard with somebody like Tess that can talk about a lot of things, right? Denise asks, is there a promo code? No, you just need to let them know you're with the practice. So let's have a look. Now, what I will tell you is that we still have been putting the finishing touches to the website literally as I'm talking to you, right? So we are hopeful that there will be no technical difficulties if you want to purchase tickets now already. If there is, please let us know ASAP so that we can fix it up as soon as possible. Now, I'm sure I'm going to hop off here and I'm going to think, oh, Gerda, there's so much more that you should have said, but there's still a lot of lead up time. So if I've forgotten anything, I'm most certainly going to come back to you guys and let you know. So the most important thing now to let you know is that we do have an early bird offer, right? An early bird offer. Abby, you can get ready with our website address. I will tell you when to press publish. But other than like other conferences, because we're not like other conferences, right? Hey, Rachel, what's going on? Oh, Rachel, we are having a private practice success conference in July next year. That's the gist of it. unlike other conferences where there's an early bird rate up until a certain date, we don't roll like other conferences, right? So what I have done, I have allocated a total of 25 tickets for the early bird rate, which means it's going to be first in, best dressed, right? So there's going to be 25 tickets at the early bird rate for the 2 days. There's no early bird rate for the VIP mastermind because it's just too high vibe. We cannot discount it any more than what it is already priced at, right? So if you do want the early bird rate, that is a ticket for 2 days of fabulous conferencing, right? And of course, on the website, have a read through it in terms of, you know, what's going to be happening there. It's just going to be awesome. Also, if you are just hopping on like Rachel, be sure to listen to this whole recording where I talk you through what it is that's going to be involved, how we're going to run it, all of that type of stuff. But for the 2-day ticket, for the Wednesday and the Thursday, there's 25 early bird rates, and I can't off the top of my head remember now, but it's a significant discount that you're going to get versus once we have sold the 25th ticket, if you log on and it is a higher rate, then you know the 25 has been sold. We'll anyway put it onto the website, right? But if it happens like overnight, of course there's going to need to be time for us to get that done. Yes, Noni, master of... Okay, so lovely Abby's just worked it out. It's a $200 discount for the early bird. MC Master of Ceremonies, Noni, is... Oh, internet dropped out. Okay. Master of Ceremonies is Valerie Ling. The conference... Are you ready, Abby? Are you ready? You can paste it up. The conference is called Elevate2020, and the website address is elevate2020.com.au. Why Elevate? Because that is the theme of the conference. Everything that we're going to be doing over those 2 and 3 days for those coming to the VIP masterclass, not mastermind, I should say, is about elevation. Elevating your mindset so that you can increase your consult fees, Noni. Elevating your income, elevating your time, elevating the automation at your practice, the systems, you know, elevating your culture, elevating your team. Everything that we're going to do is going to be geared towards elevating you as the person running the show, as the person that has invested so much of your soul into your private practice. So elevating you, elevating your team, elevating your business, all which in turn is going to elevate your clients, right? Because when we have an amazing practice owner that loves what they're doing, same with the team, a lovely space and practice and business, everybody gets elevated. So we elevate you, we elevate me, we elevate all of us, all right? So important. Excellent. Alrighty, sounds brilliant. Fabulous, cool. So that's why we're calling it Elevate 2020. Also because there's a bit of a climb involved, right? To get to that level of private practice that to you is your ideal private practice. So guys, if you've got any questions about it, feel free to ask it in the comments here. Feel free to email me directly at gerda@private-practice-success. No, Noni, you do not need a promo code. All you need to do is you need to select the early bird ticket, okay? So you'll see currently it has like, let me bring it up here. So it has the 2-day conference delegate, which is the normal one. Then the early bird is the one in the middle for the 2 days, right? That's the early bird rate. So 25 of those only. And then we've got the VIP pass, which is on the right-hand side. All right. So, any other questions? Let me know. Margie said she's booked. Margie, you might just be the first person that have booked. Fabulous work. So excited to have you there. Any other questions? Remember, you can email me. Yeah, and I can't wait to do this with you. I can't wait till July next year. It's going to be super amazing. And remember, hey, Erin, excellent. Erin says she's booking. Hey, Abby, can you run over here quickly? My PA. Can you, I've just noticed there, can you speak to Marley about that? All right. Can we upgrade to VIP once we get the early bird? You sure can, Rachel. You went on earlier, so there's only 10, maximum 12 VIP tickets, but you pay those are separate. So, you know, should somebody only want to do the VIP day, then they have the option to do that. Otherwise, you know, it's like when it sells out, it sells out. Yes, you need to do the third option for VIP. So we wanted to make it separate, right? So as I said, if somebody only wanted to do VIP, or for people that only wanted to do the 2 wet days, so we separated those out. All right. Hang on. You know why they're asking me that? It's because they actually have on the website here 2-day access pass. That's not right. That's why they're asking me. I will have to check my notes on that one. Can you see here? It says 2-day access.
Yeah, that's not right.
No, I'm sure we said that's not how it is, right? Unless I could be tempted to change my mind, but for now, just get your early bird tickets. Make sure it's done, right? Just get your early bird. We'll sort out the rest later. I'll check the notes because we do have a budget, because budgeting is very important, people, right? How much should it be for the 2 days? So it's $997 for the early bird. If you lose out on the first 25 tickets, the normal rate is $1197, okay, for 2 days of awesomeness and amazingness. Hope that makes sense, everybody. Grace, are you here with me? Hannah says she's in. Fabulous, Hannah. And oh, you know what else I should say? Maybe you need to check with Grace, because she's got the notes on the what's included in each one. The other thing that I haven't said is that if you wanted to bring your practice manager, you can, of course. They will have to get their own ticket, because what we want to do, we're going to, ask you guys closer to the time, but we are hoping that there's going to be some practice managers coming as well, and we're going to have like mini breakout sessions just for them. So obviously I'm going to have the guys, I should say the girls, from Halo Practice Management, my fellow co-founders are going to be there. Grace says yes, 2-day pass is the full conference. So no, Grace, what I want to know is if somebody does, what did we decide when they do the VIP? I should probably know this, but I thought the VIP option is separate from the other 2 days. And currently, Marley did the website where it says that the VIP pass includes the 2 days. So check our notes. Oh yeah. So my Halo co-founders are going to be there, Ash and Chelsea. And what we're going to do when there's specific stuff, maybe that we go, okay, that is really just practice owner related, we're going to take them out of the room into breakout rooms, and they're going to spend time with Ashley just talking front desk efficiency, talking front desk systems, talking paperwork, talking files, talking processes at the front desk, whatever it is that they need to talk about, right? So that we can really make sure that if you do decide to bring your practice manager with you, again, I don't want you to sit there with them and go, oh, this is not really relevant for them, it was a waste of my money. no such thing at this conference, then we're going to put them in a room where they get that targeted input. And of course, you might choose to do that with them as well. It's not going to be, like I said, we're not doing concurrent sessions, but we are going to do like breakout sessions just for admin people. But for the practice owners, everything that's going to be presented is just going to be for them 100% relevant, okay? Standard conference. Okay. Mark says, I'm a VIP every day, as every private practice success community member should be. Ash says, I'm so excited. I know. Sometimes I go, Ash is more excited than I am. Yes?
There's 17 tickets left.
What? 17 left?
Only 17 left.
Okay, so we've, so how many? 8 tickets sold. All right, so we've got 17 early bird tickets left. Fabulous. Grace says, can be purchased separately, but is offered as a package as stated on the website. Okay. I'm not sure. We'll confer afterwards. Yes, Erin, we will confer about the third one and we'll get that done ASAP. I couldn't see how to book it separately. All right, I am going to leave it. Denise said, all sorted, I'm in. Fabulous. Now, next, Denise, is of course your room at the Emporium Hotel, right? Because you're not going back on your word. You're going to spend 2 days with us because there's some interesting stuff happening that's not been revealed yet. The one night that we're going to be there. The Wednesday night, actually. If you want to put that in your diary. I see Suzanne also joined. Fabulous. All right, so let's sort. We will make sure that I'm going to double check and apply my mind to the day 3 VIP pass, because that's pretty important. All right, and then I will come back here and put it in a post in the comments. So if you're interested, you can check that in. Joanna's also booked in. Fabulous work, Joanna. It's going to be amazing. And please feel free to share this with any other practice owner, right? Although I think I know quite a lot of private practice owners in Australia, I do know that I haven't reached everybody as yet. So if you are in a Facebook group, if you are in a networking group, doesn't matter, you know, how or where you know other practice owners from, please let them know that this is available. If everything goes according to plan, I want to do this on an annual basis, which is a big thing that I've just said, right? But I just want to make it mind-blowing. I want to make it luxurious. I want to spoil the people coming, not just in terms of physical surroundings and what they get, but mentally, everything, right? Thank you, Mark. Yes, Rachel, Gold Coast. Alrighty.
Only 13 left.
13 places left. Oh, I feel like what's it called? Like a auctioneer. Only 13 places left, people. 13 places left. Fabulous. Alrighty, we're gonna go sort out the VIP pass. We'll probably also do an email out and make that all nice and clear for you, because like I said, there's only 10 to 12 maximum places. Can't wait to